Obviously, a lot of tailors have had so much work to do this period, but I can tell you for free that majority of them do not know where the money is going to. They can't purchase anything, not because of the economy, but because they are not seeing the money. What did they use it for? They actually made clothes, they actually made money, but where is the money? It can't be accounted for, right? If you stay with me to the end of this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips that will help you to save your money as a fashion designer, as a tailor, that will help you for expansion. Okay, so let's get right into it. Stay to the end and you will get the best part of it. A tailor in a fashion group once complained that she has been sewing since 2017 down to this period. Not that she does not have customers, she has customers, she sews for them, they pay her, but for all this period of time, she has not been able to purchase another sewing machine. Even a vintage machine, she has not been able to purchase because she's not seeing where her money is going to. Okay, and I know a lot of tailors are in this group, in this WhatsApp group of making so much clothes, but can't account where their money is. Right now, the number one tip I'm going to tell us, it is something that we already know. It is something that we hear every time, that our business money is not our money. But I know you will question this. What if the business is just all you have? Right? You don't have another work except this tailoring business or fashion design business. So how is it that your fashion business money is not your money? How do you take care of yourself? This is where intentionality, accountability, and savings comes in. You need to have your own money, you need to have a business money, you need to have money to run your business, you need to make profit and expand the business. All comes from the same pocket. Now, how do we do it? Number one tip I'm going to tell us is that we need to have separate accounts for our business and for our personal use. Now, before you started this business, it's very obvious that you have just one account that you use to receive money. You've shared this account to a number of persons and you've not been able to have another account. So all the people that know you, give you money or pay you for your services through this account. That is okay, right? That is fine. But at the end of the day, at the end of the collection period, what do you do when the money comes in? Well, number one, I would say use the percentage method, right? What do I mean by the percentage method? Sharing all the money that comes into your account into by percentage into 3 places. Now, I don't want to ask if you charged well. We don't want to go into how to charge your customers. We don't want to go into whatever it is that you charge them. All I want to say is that as soon as any money, be it your personal money, be it your business money, because you did not have separate accounts to separate this money. Now, what you will do, which also works, is that in this method of percentage, whatever money that comes in, either individually, the person sends you money, or collectively, maybe after a week or a month, depending on what you're able to do, you're going to share this money into 3 places. I would suggest to do it by individual or per weekly, okay, by week. Every week you're going to share the money, or once an individual sends you money, you're going to share this money into 3 places. Number one place, you have 40%. Number two, you have 30%. Number three, you have 30%. This is going to amount to 100%, right? Now, 40% is for your business. So once this money comes in, you're going to take it and put it aside somewhere else. Now, it's very easy to have different bank accounts. We have the fintech banks. It's very easy to open accounts with them where you can be keeping money for the meantime until it grows to a reasonable amount. Then you can have it put into other bank accounts, into commercial accounts. Okay, so the 40% there is for your business. Whatever it is that you want to do with your business, either you buy for rebranding, whether you buy things, you want to go for upgrade, you want to have a new house or your rent or whatever amount of money that comes in there, 40% is for your business. 30% is for your personal use, right? 30% is for your personal use. Whatever it is you want to do, either you want to feed, you want to take care of yourself, you want to whatever, 30% is for you. Then we have the other 30%, which will serve as the day to operational costs. Anything you want to get for the business, anything you want to do on a daily basis. Okay, you can't be keeping money for bigger stuff and then still be using the same money to do daily expenses. That would not work. So the other 30% is for daily expenses, whatever it is that you want to purchase, whatever it is that you want to buy, whatever it is that you want to settle that may come up on a daily basis. That 30% is for operational cost. Now, what I want to tell us is that this money that we're sharing does not include the direct materials that you're buying to make a dress. You want to buy a zip, you want to buy estee for a particular dress, you've already bought those things, okay? Now, whatever remains out of the money is what we are sharing, because you can't just share all the money and still have materials that you need to buy inside the money. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I know it's making sense to you. Okay, so this sharing comes once you've bought everything that you need to make a dress. So let's assume you charge 100,000 or 50,000 or 20,000. Let's just keep it at 10,000. You charge 10,000 to make a boo dress. You need to buy some things for the dress. Let's say you're buying um, thread, you're buying needle, and stuff like that. Whatever you're buying bias or something else that you want to put into the boo dress, or you're buying beads, you've already bought those ones. You've removed money to buy those ones because that is what will bring out the dress, right? Now, whatever remains from that 10,000 naira that you have is what you're going to share into three places: 40% for the business, 30% for yourself, and 30% for any emergency, any operational cost, additional cost, daily cost, whatever it is that needs small money to run around for. The 30% will take care of it. Now, this 40% for the business, you're not going to be spending it every time. It's there for expansion, it's there for growth, it's there for any other thing that you want to do in the business, in the life of your business, that will lead you to expand your business. As you continue to keep this money, you will not lack money to do things that you need to do for your business, as long as you keep getting income. This is difficult if you do not have clients, if you do not have um, incomes on a daily basis, right? But once you keep getting work, you keep doing the business that brings in the money, keeping this is easy, will be easy, and expanding will be easy for you. This is just one method. I'll still give us two other methods so you choose the one that works best for you. Now, the second tip I'm going to give us is to have a target savings. Okay, just like the teller that was complaining that she has sewn for since 2017 to this period and she could not afford to buy another sewing machine. Now, the point is that she may possibly not have used the target savings method. Now, the target savings actually means that when you have a particular thing in mind you want to do, let's say you want to buy a sewing machine, you inquire about the price of the sewing machine. It's obvious that inflation can change prices at any time, but then there's a limit that one can place. Okay, so let's assume the sewing machine is 400,000. You can target 500k. So at a particular period, set a time frame in which you want to get this money, depending on the amount of income that you always get, right? Now you're going to add the extra 100k so that even if it increases within the period that you're making the savings, you will still be able to afford it. Now all you have to do is decide which time you want to get this money and then divide that money, let's say in 6 months. So you divide the money into 6 places. Now whatever it gives you, you can go down to divide it into 30 days. Every day you're going to keep money aside to get your sewing machine, that's industrial sewing machine, right? So you're going to keep a particular amount in mind or aside in order to get the sewing machine. If it is your house rent, you also have to keep money aside for your house rent or your shop rent. You divide it by 365 days in order to meet up with the daily savings to get this. Now, if it is to move into another place or to go for upgrade, you also need to use this method in order to achieve what you want to do. If your upgrade is going to cost you 1 million, before you decide to spend 1 million on upgrade, you should know the amount you're equally getting in. You can't be making like 50,000 in a month and be looking at going for upgrade of 1 million plus in 6 months. It's not going to work except you have major income that comes your way. Okay, so we need to be accountable and be realistic with ourselves before we make plans, so that once we get to that point and it's not achievable, you're not going to start getting depressed because obviously you did not meet up with it. You just suggested or wished that this is what you could do, but looking into your book, it's not possible that you're going to meet up with the way you're going. So if you make a projection that is higher than what you are capable of doing, just know that it's not work. If you make something higher, you need to also put in more effort, see that it's working, go by the numbers so that you will not be depressed or start comparing yourself to someone else who is making much more than you are doing. Okay, so let's be realistic, and this method is going to work where the income keeps coming. Remember, I said the income keeps coming, so you don't compare to with what another person is earning and what they're able to accomplish. Now, also note that the fact that you keep sewing every day does not actually mean that you keep making money, right? Now that is going to be in a separate video, how to make sure that you charge right. So making 10 clothes in a week and someone can make just one clothes and the person have covered all the money that you charged for 10 clothes. So you need to actually understand all of this, but that is going to come later. So now I've given us 2 tips on how we can make savings out of our income. One is to share it into 3 places, the percentage method. The second is to have a target savings, have something in mind that you want to accomplish and then go for it. Now we have the next one, which is having separate accounts, separate collection accounts for your business. Now, in the first place, you're using your general account, your personal account to get this money, and then you begin to divide. Now, in this third method, you're going to actually go into having a separate account, which is called the business account. You can use a business name to open this account. You can also use the fintech banks to open this account. That means that whoever is your client, even if it's a family member, even if it's a friend, so long as the person is paying you for the job that you're about to do or you have done, you're giving them your business account, right? And of course, if you collect money in cash, you're also going to pay it immediately, everything into the business account, right? So you do not have issues with sharing and sharing. Now, all you're going to do is to pay yourself a salary. Decide within you that this is the amount your business can pay you as someone who is running the business, who is doing this and that. You can give yourself a name. Are you the managing director? Are you the secretary? Are you whatever position that you place yourself? Decide on the amounts that you're going to pay yourself, assuming you employ someone to do all of this that you're doing. how much are you going to pay the person. So once in a month, right, you're going to pay yourself from this account that your money is going to, your business money is going to. This is different from when your uncle gives you money. It's different from when your husband gives you money. It's different from when anybody gives you a gift. That does not concern your business. It is your personal money. So the business money, you're not going to pay yourself, decide the amount. Is it 20? Is it 100? Is it 500? You're going to transfer it into your personal account. And if possible, sign that you've collected your salary for the month. I hope this makes sense. So whatever amount is in that business account, you as the managing director will now look into the business and know what it needs and then decide on how to spend it. Are you going to get new machinery? Are you going to pay your house, your business or rent? Are you going to go for upgrade because your workers need to go for upgrade and you're part of the workers of the business, so you need to go for upgrade? Are you going to do anything, purchase items? It is coming from the business account. Okay, we need to be this strict in this, because at no time should the business account be empty. At no time should the business account be empty. You need to make sure there's always money in the business account. So these three tips is going to actually help us to manage our funds. Remember, you need to make money in order to know how to manage this money. If you're not making money, these tips are not really for you, because where is the money that you're going to be making? You're going to be saving, that you're going to be spending. Where is the money? So that will lead us in another video how to charge right to make profit, so that we'll have something to save, spend, and grow our business. All right, thank you for being with me. Please subscribe to this channel, like it, share it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.